Alright, so I made some drinks. I've decided I am just completely done with getting sick. I keep getting sick because the kids get sick, and I just want to make sure that I am strengthening our immune systems. So we are working on building immunity here. And to build immunity, we're just going to have to start using herbs like elderberries and stinging nettles and everything else that star anise is good for building. Oh no, not star anise. What is it? Astragalus. That's what it is. So I am taking these herbs and using them to make lemon teas, lemon iced teas, juices, whatever the kids will drink. So I am making elderberry juice. So with this, I made elderberry juice with just elderberries and fresh water and some stevia to sweeten it, because elderberries have like a berry kind of flavor to it, kind of like grape juice almost. But it still is very earthy. So to cover up some of the earthiness in it, I'm going to try and juice some grapes to make like a grape elderberry juice. I might even try berries. I love mixed berry juice. So maybe next time I'll get like some organic berries and do like a mixed berry and elderberry juice. So I'm basically putting elderberries in a pot of fresh water, simmering it, and then I let it cool down. I strain it into a bowl and then pour it into the container. Um, the other thing that I am making, the other drink that I'm making is stinging nettles. We're pretty much just about out of stinging nettles, but making stinging nettles and slicing up some lemon and then putting some stevia in that to sweeten. So it's like lemon iced tea. And they don't know the difference. All they know is it's a tea with some lemon in it and it's sweet, and they're good to go. My 7-year-old Kyrie, he loves both of them. He's been drinking both of them. It's been hard to get my 2-year-old to drink it, I'm not gonna lie. I swore the lemon tea was gonna get him, but no. So hopefully when I start adding like grapes and berries to the elderberry juice, he'll like that a little more. Um, but as far as it going in his sippy cup, he don't want nothing but water. Which is good that he drinks water, but I'm trying to figure out like something for building immunity, because he's 2. 2-year-olds are picky. They're really picky about what they want to eat. They're picky up until about, I don't know, because my 7-year-old gets a little picky too. Small kids are picky. This is why I'm doing this. I'm going through this to try and find healthy ways to get them to eat and drink. I don't buy juice, and I don't like depriving them of like sweet treats and stuff. But when we do get sweet treats, it's like sugar-free stuff made with stevia. I love stevia, erythritol, xylitol. Those are my 3 go-tos for sweeteners. My syrups, honey, blue agave. That's it. So Jordan will do like cane sugar and brown sugar for like when he's making stuff like sweet potato pies. If I'm making any type of dessert, I usually don't. But if we do play around with like making donuts and stuff, I will use blue agave honey or stevia or something like that. Um, so with the stinging nettles, again, it's just like how I do the elderberries. I will simmer the herbs in fresh water in a pot, let it sit and steep for a little while, and then I will strain it into a bowl and then pour it into the container. Once the herbs all drop to the bottom, I will, or what's left of the herbs, because when I pour it into the bowl, I strain it. Some herbs will get through the strainer. I let those sink to the bottom, and then I pour the tea in the container, so it's just tea and not the leaves with the tea. And then I add some fresh slices of lemon and then some stevia. And I put it in the fridge, let it cool, get cold, and you got yourself some nice, fresh lemon iced tea. And it's really good. It's really good. Kyrie was like, "This is really good, Mom." He really enjoyed it. I let Creature taste it, and He tasted it, but he didn't really like it too much. So I'm gonna find something he like. I'm gonna do like some mixed berries with these elderberries and see if he likes that. I have grapes, red grapes. I'm gonna try red grapes first. If that works, then I will keep doing that. But I'm also gonna still try mixed berries with the elderberries. And I buy the elderberries in bulk. I buy all of my herbs in bulk. We have some mullein on the way. I'm gonna try that also with like some lemon. I have limes too. Maybe do like a lemon lime or just limes. And I also want to try like adding like peaches and mango and stuff to tea. I used to always drink green tea with mango. No sweetener. The mango is always sweet enough to sweeten it. So I would do the mango, I would puree it and then blend it with some sweet tea. If I'm gonna sweeten it, I would use like honey. That's it. So I'm going to start doing like fruit tea infusions and stuff, and I'm just going to put them in a container so we can just drink these as our juices instead of going and buying store-bought stuff with additives and extra stuff that we just don't need. So yeah, that's what I wanted to come on here and show you guys what we are doing to build immunity around here. We still aren't eating meat, or at least in this household, we don't eat meat. We will get eggs. When I buy the eggs, I make sure that it's from free range chickens, organic, none of the extra stuff. And I only feel like the meat and stuff, like eggs and meat and stuff, like affects our immunity because of the stuff that they put in it. And so that's why I'm like, if I'm going to eat meat, it has to be from a farmer that I trust and I know their practices, what they're feeding their animals. They're not shooting their animals out with hormones and steroids and all this extra stuff. And the meat is clean. I'm just trying to eat as clean as possible. Even with the processed stuff, you can find some processed foods that are processed without additives and things, the extra stuff that just kind of like weakens the immune system. So it is flu season. We are focused on building immunity around here, and we're going to start just kind of like having fun with making herbal drinks, herbal tonics, things that we enjoy, because we like going to get like sparkling waters and kombuchas and stuff like that. So I'm like, why not just make our own stuff where we know what's in it. Everything's organic herbs, organic lemon slices, organic berries, organic everything. And if it's not organic, I clean my fruits and vegetables in baking soda and vinegar, because the organic stuff, the prices are out of hand. We are working on growing our own food, so when that happens, then we won't have to worry about trying to buy organic at the store. However, right now, if we are going to get some stuff that's not organic, I will wash it in vinegar and baking soda. I let it soak in that. Add some water. Add some water to it. I done completely forgot what I was talking about, but oh yeah. So I soak the produce whenever it's not organic. I let it soak in baking soda and vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and water, and then I drain it and just keep rinsing it until I feel that it's clean. Because the pesticides that they spray on it go straight to your brain. It affects your brain and causes all types of diseases and illness that we just don't need. We're trying to stay away from. So this is what we're working with. Right now we're doing stinging nettles. When our mullein gets here, we're going to work on that, because I'm reading in the news that the RSV, pneumonia, respiratory flu is going around. And that mullein is really good for the respiratory system. So we're going to do that. And I mentioned anise. Anise is really good for the respiratory system as well. I'm actually going to do a video on that because it's really good for babies. And like I said, I'm just trying to get my little ones. I used to be uncomfortable with giving my children herbs because I didn't really know how the herbs interact with how children are with these herbs. Like I didn't feel 100% comfortable with giving my children herbs because they're smaller, just like with pharmaceuticals. They need smaller portions, and then there's some herbs that they will say are like toxic for children, so try to stay away from that type of stuff. But I am learning and educating myself on herbs for children specifically, and I want to protect their immunity so that we can dodge the flu. We had it 5 times last year. I ain't trying to do that again. I mean, the flu, the stomach flu, all kinds of stuff was going on. So, the elderberries are very important. That was like my first choice. I was like, we're going to go get some elderberries. And I traveled to go get these elderberries. And so, this is what we are doing. I'm about to refill these 2 batches, make some fresh batches. And, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.